Good morning, amigos. Tuesday and Davos. That's what I titled this. Davos is a meeting of world leaders for the 55th meeting of World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland. Is happening 4 days this week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yes, no, it started yesterday because now they're having conferences and videos are showing up. Yeah, I think it ends on the 22nd. I hope somebody does a summary. A summary outline would be nice. Some executive summaries of each. What do they call it when you're at a conference, but there's three conferences going on at the same time? Like you're at a tech conference, and one guy's like firewalls, another person's databases, and another person is something else. So there's three simultaneous conferences going. Are they doing that at Davos? What are the name of these different conferences, and what are... Yeah, I would just like to have a summary of what were the conferences, who were the speakers. Actually, I'll just wait till it's over and ask AI. Also, buzzwords. You know how a new word the word has always existed, but we're like, when did they start using that? It was like during 9/11, 2001, and the war on terror. They didn't call it an AK-47 anymore. They called it a Kalashnikov. Like the whole history of the gun, always a AK-47. But somebody decided, oh, we need to call it a Kalashnikov. And instead of saying corrupt government, we called it a regime. By controlling the language, you control people, for sure. It's a little bit of putting people down sometimes using these larger words. Most people just don't, they have a basic vocabulary. So I think that's really what's going on, is somebody's just trying to be, somebody's flexing their vocabulary when it's not like, yeah, you could flex your vocabulary in somebody, but you don't want to make them, you don't want to put them down, you don't want to make them feel stupid. And also, isn't your goal in sharing the something, whatever it is, to just get some kind of agreement? So putting in a bunch of complicated words isn't necessarily going to get there. I was talking to Brian yesterday, and I was telling him I used to listen to these audiobooks on vocabulary, and I just remember it was I think the first crazy word I ever learned was called iconoclasm. And iconoclasm is it's iconic, and it's a chasm, a chasm. It's a crash. So it's icons crashing, and it's people who don't like established systems and they want to break it. It's kind of an awkward word. I watched this German, I think she's an American girl living in Germany, and she gives all these lessons in German. And the Germans are really excited about sausages. The only one I remember is, oh, poor little sausage. It's not a penis joke. It's just like the other person is calling the other person a sausage, and they're small. They should have just given Trump the Nobel Prize, Peace Prize. That probably would have calmed him down. Hey, How about I try to get some updates on Davos? Yeah, have executive summaries. Okay, let me just make a filter here on 4chan and put Davos, Davos, at the top. If you're not familiar with filters, let me teach you. Like here, VEN star. The star means anything from the alphabet afterwards. Make it red, and then hide it or put it at the top. I'm not doing anything with that right now. So in this case, Davos, and we're putting it at the top. Oh, let me give it a color. I gave it blue. Save. And we don't have anything on Davos. 4chan threads on Davos. Well, let's go to X and read some Davos news. I just had some off-roaders. It's pretty common for people to go off-roading out. It's illegal for them to do it, but it looked like 8 of those 4-wheel drive side-by-sides were out there. And sometimes people go shooting out in the desert. I was like, good morning, friends. My name is Wayne. You guys are on private property, but I don't own that stuff down there. Just let you know. But please, no shooting. No shooting. This is, people live here. Norway tells citizens to prepare for possible seizure of homes and vehicles in case of war with Russia. So Russia invades Norway, and then Norway's going to punish its citizens? That's bonkers. The Danes. They kind of have the worst weather. It's not so easy for them. I'll tell you a neat Danish story. Or Dutch. Or no, it's not Danish. Norway. Norway has something called the Slow Channel. And they put a live camera on the snowplow, or they put it on a train, and it's just literally 5 hours of snowplow. I love this idea. Like I wanted to I wanted to film and sell a DVD called Driving Across America. And it literally and actually was about, how many hours does it take? Well, I've done it in 3 days. So let's just say 80 hours of driving. And it wouldn't be like, it might be a little informative. Like, hey, co-pilot, we're about to enter this town called Chula Vista. What is Chula Vista known for? Oh, they got the Mickey Mouse Museum or something. Let's go check it out. And maybe that's what it is. Maybe I should just get some obnoxious teenagers, put them in a